Alright, we're in Duteland.
We're in Duteland.
But yeah, I mean, I just like, I don't know if it's because I'm not as much of a fan
Master,
as, what's it called?
The Erd Tree.
Tofu.
I don't
Or if it's more filling, but I never eat the whole thing.
I was so
Of the tofu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
dazzled. I felt something.
Give 'em the old razzle dazzle.
Oh, also, I checked. There wasn't a question of the day today.
Yeah, I answered yesterday's today.
I was like, are you saying that you don't mind waiting for bad news because you don't want to get it?
Yeah.
Is that, okay. Yeah, the question is, where or what do you not mind waiting for?
On your journeys.
The sofritas at Chipotle. I did not even know that was a thing that they had at Chipotle. But I guess we don't really eat at Chipotle that much, so...
Nope.
It's not that surprising, I guess. But yeah, the question was, where or what do you not mind waiting for? So does that mean, like, where would I not mind waiting?
Oh,
like a location? Or is it, like...
I don't know. I thought it was what don't you mind waiting for, like
It
pizza,
says where or what do you not mind waiting for? Because I was trying to think of something, like something that I didn't mind waiting for.
Yeah, yeah.
And I honestly feel like most of the time, spicy tofu, hardcore vegetarians got it only. It can't be that good if they're the only ones getting it. Because I feel like even if you're not a hardcore vegetarian... Like, I'm not a hardcore vegetarian.
Didn't expect for it.
But sometimes I'll get tofu stuff still if I see it on the menu. Like the one noodle bowl place that we go to, so a lot of times I get the tofu because there's sometimes the noodle bowls are so large. There's sometimes where I'm like, I kind of just want tofu instead of like beef or something because it's just too much. I
don't remember where I was going.
I don't remember where you're going either. I wonder if the microphone picked up the ice machine.
That was very loud.
It's so aggressive. It's because the ice thing is, like, completely empty right now. Good non-meat options will... Yeah, exactly. The meat eaters will still pick it sometimes.
Yeah,
especially if they're, like, trying to be healthy or mix in more vegetarian meals.
I think I'm going back the way I...
Didn't you just get into the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were trying to get into the cabin.
I was just walking around the cabin.
I hear the duding.
Something incredible required the head.
But I was trying to think of something I didn't mind waiting for, and I feel like a lot of things... I don't really mind waiting for a lot of things. Like, I honestly don't really mind waiting for a doctor's appointment or, like, waiting, you know, for... Sometimes I get hangry if I'm, like, waiting for food to be delivered. But I feel like most of the time I'm pretty cool just, like, chilling.
Ronnie is a very hangry person.
I am very hangry. Like, that's the only thing that's, like, really... I don't like waiting for.
Homing Dutes!
The homing Dutes!
Oh, God.
But as for the beginning, it says where or what do you not mind waiting for? And I feel like if it's like rainy outside and I have access to like a window and I have like a, you know, a pretty nice view, I don't mind waiting somewhere like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Where if I can just like look at the rain.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing.
You know what I do mind waiting for?
I think I don't mind for food in person because I understand being yeah, and I would never be like to the like waitress or something. I wouldn't be like, God, this took forever. Like I would never say that to them, but just like in my mind I'd be like, I'm so hungry right now, like I'm gonna eat my own arm kind of thing. Because I have also worked in food service, and I would get so mad when people were like, I ordered my food like 10 minutes ago, and it's not here. And I'd be like, okay, well, you need to calm down. Do you see there's 20 people in line in front of you? Like,
yeah.
We're going as fast as we can with the minimal staff, so... Is Gizmo gonna sit there all night? She's so cute. Just looking out the window.
Where?
One of the flies landed on the window. This is play-by-play.
Yeah.
Gizmo's the only hunter cat that we have. I mean, I say that like we have a lot of cats.
Yeah.
It's just Gizmo and Luna. But, like, I feel like Luna is so old at this point. She's like, I don't care. Like, the flies were literally flying around her head, and she was like, whatever.
Alright. So. I came in that door.
Mm-hmm.
Go down here. Where is the lever? There it is.
Where is the lever?
So, I discovered that the Bai juices, they make caffeinated ones now.
Yeah? Cute.
Knock down the blind.
Oh no!
And I think I really like them, and I might start replacing most of the energy drinks with the Bai juices, mostly because they're not caffeinated.
Yeah.
Hello, gents.
I feel like the cats getting stuck in the blinds or like knocking the blinds down. Like, literally my whole life, if a window has had blinds on it, I almost always have them pulled all the way up to the top. And I feel like that's because my family has almost always had a cat.
Surprise! Oh no, wrong guy!
So I feel like I've just kind of have it ingrained in me to not have the blinds down unless it was like, we were really trying to darken the room or something. Like, the sunlight! Yes. I know the sunlight, you don't want it in, but that's why you get the room darkening,
blackout curtains.
Curtains, because then you don't have to worry about it. And the cats, I've never had a cat that, like, tries to climb a curtain before. Have you ever had a cat that tries? Oh.
Yes.
I haven't had a cat that does that.
Most of my kittens have been those kind of cats.
I'm surprised because you feel like with Gizmo, with her personality, she seems like she would be a cat that would do that. She also seems like the cat that would jump up on the counter to be like in your face, but she's never tried to jump up on the counter. And part of me wonders if it's because she grew up with Luna, and Luna is such a chill cat. Like, she never tries to do any of that, and so Gizmo's like, oh, well, Luna doesn't do it, so I'm just not gonna do it, you know? Like, I think they'd be fine with the...
I don't think there's anything to do over there anymore. I mean, I've killed these guys before. He's also just jamming.
I have not been to inside the Capitol. So all that I know about the Capitol is what I saw in Eldu, and that's it. See a lot of bloodstains in there.
No. Oh.
No, they haven't. Luna...
Oh, God!
Ever since she was younger, she is adamantly against... Like, she won't even come close to the front door if it's open.
Help.
Like, sometimes Gizmo...
Oh, God!
I think she can, like, hear and recognize the sound of us coming, so she'll come wait by the front door. Luna won't do that. Luna will not go anywhere near the front door. She doesn't have any interest in leaving.
Not at all.
Gizmo... I think Gizmo's curious, but she's also such a scaredy cat that she never has tried to run out. Like, even if I was walking out the door and she was, like, following behind me, she always stops and sits at the, like, at this invisible barrier.
Yeah.
And doesn't try and follow me out the door. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to them exploring out in the hallway necessarily, but I would be scared that somebody would, like, open a door and they'd, like, run out in fear.
That's, like, my fear of opening, like, not the balcony, but a window. Is that they wouldn't realize that it's the same area it leads to.
Your neighbor apparently has birds. You hear them chirping when I come home now, and Kyo is at my door ready to hunt them.
Ow.
Kyo's natural instincts are kicking in. I think having a bird would be fun, but I am always worried about that because we're probably always going to have cats. And I'm scared that the cats would try and eat the bird.
Yeah. Ah!
The death dutes, they're forming behind you. What the heck?
Oh. You guys are down here having a concert, I see. That's right, you better run.
You better twirl away. so funny. What are they? They're
know.
only in this one spot, as far as I know.
So duty.
So I remember that area. I think you're going close to it, where you said like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go because I've been over here before. I remember NL jumped over a railing and got to another like big open area there.
Okay.
So you can try that, I guess. He's just chilling.
Because there's that area, and then there's this room down here, which is annoying.
Oh, I think you can roll through there.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I was going in
Oh.
here. That's where I died last time.
Ah, okay. Ooh. In other news, Joel from work is so cute. I was helping him clean this fan at work. And up on the ladder, and you're handing him screws to the vent, and we just had a really nice conversation while I enjoyed the view of his shirt flapping in the wind. That seems like one of those romance scenes where,
Oh god.
they're like, you know, you're just doing something.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
an innocuous moment.
I mean, I had that moment where Ian was like getting ready in the bathroom, and I was like, "Hey, you're really cute." Like,
He just likes it because I was wearing a crop top.
he is wearing a crop top today. Everybody.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them?
That guy's got a shield on. You know, sometimes those little moments are just like, I often like in romance things when those are the moments where they like show the characters and they're like, oh, that's when I realized that I liked them, you know?
Yeah,
Rather
yeah.
than it being like this big sweeping ultra like romantic moment, but like in the small things. Because I really feel like that's close to like more realistic than, I don't know, something crazy happening. They're all just walking around. That guy did a backflip.
You gonna stop?
They don't know where you are. Here's steps. Somebody's running. Is it that guy? Oh my god!
Help! No!
Those explode, and he shoots like 7 of them. What the heck?
He's the problem.
Luna, what the heck?
But I think I got the 40 dex last time, which is part of the reason, like, I'm excited, because now I can just start buffing my HP a lot.
Your dex is at 45. Oh, because you have an item on.
Yeah,
Probably that boosted past 40. Telling Ian the other day, what really made me like him more, he was like, what pronouns do you use? Yeah, and I feel like if somebody asks that question, you know they're going to be very, like, they're at least, they care, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
like,
that's, like, important, so that's awesome.
because, like, if you ask that question, and then after you've asked that question, you make a mistake, right?
He's the one.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna at least be like, they're making an effort.
Yeah.
This was clearly an accident.
Also, I do remember NL jumped down onto the roofs there if you wanted to try another route, but
Yeah, I mean, what I just want to find out here is a freaking site of grace.
I feel like this is kind of like Stormvale Castle, where the sites of grace are kind of far away from each other.
Yeah.
Like, you have to look around for a little bit.
Hello, Dude Lord. So you said...
Yeah, he like jumped down there. I think there's an imp on the wall, like right underneath you, so
Oh.
look out.
There he is. Haha! Nerd.
Still alive. Okay. Nice job.
But yeah, we're having, like, an official date tomorrow.
An official date.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, like, it's something that's cool. It's not something I would ever plan unless you were like, you want to do this thing, you know?
He went to the Pride for the first time last year, and we're going to see a movie now. Oh, what?
Ah!
No, well, we're still gonna stream. We're going on a,
No! Oh, no!
Jesus.
Ah, Mom, I'm scared.
We're going on a date during the daytime, so we're just gonna go out to brunch, which isn't really, like, that unusual. Like, we go to brunch usually every weekend, I feel like.
Oh.
But then after that, we're going to go to this place called, I think it's called All Fired Up. But they have, like, ceramic or clay, it's like pottery things, and you can, like, pick out what you want, and then you can paint it, and they have all, like, the paint supplies and everything there, and then they fire it in the kiln for you, and you go pick it up, like, a couple days later. So we're just gonna go and, like, do some painting there. I don't know what I'm gonna paint. I haven't decided yet, but
Paint me in a crop top.
maybe Ian doesn't want to use a shield.
I have this dagger that does extra crit damage, but the enemies here have a lot of poise. But yeah, I usually don't play with a shield.
I also feel like you're probably under-leveled for this area, right? What level are you?
Like 70.
I think the capital, they were saying it was like at least around 90.
No, see, I don't know where else to go.
I mean, the levels are like recommendations. It's not like you have to be, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's part of the thing is, like, you can use shield to make the game substantially easier.
Yeah, I have a shield that I use with my character, and I mean, it's very helpful, because if you just, like, parry an attack, you get, like, a crit.
The parries in this game are much easier, too,
Yeah.
than they are in Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Oh my god, all the rainbow bubbles!
But that's not the kind of build I
do
play.
hope that I can find that bubble spell somewhere, because I think it would be hilarious to have a character that shot those little bubbles at you. Got him.
Come on. But yeah, I'm not a shield kind of guy, unless I have to be.
I'm not a shield guy.
I'm a stab you in the back and sneak away quietly kind of guy.
Uh-huh. Nice.
I fell off here last time, which is how I ended up where I was.
Oh. There's an item. Left.
Oh yeah.
Well, I meant that one right there, but there is also one all the way up
There's
on
also one
the
right
left.
there.
New LGBT streamers this week, which is fun. One of them fought you in a duel of Yu-Gi-Oh! For Tom Holland's heart. Who won? He remains mine. Undefeated. That's great. That's hilarious. How was the person, like, pretty good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Or were they just, like, doing it for fun? Like,
I didn't see the hole there.
You lived. It's fine. Oh, this guy.
Wait.
Oh, not this guy. Why is he standing in front of this sealed door?
I bet you there's a side of grace in there.
They have a very strong deck. I just had the heart of the cards on my side. Oh, that's so good.
I can't believe that hit me.
That's awesome. I feel like lately I haven't been watching that many new streamers, but it's like, you know, I feel like I already have so many streams.
Yeah? You just kind of get stuck with the people you like, and then we have our big, bad, famous streamer, you know? I know, who pumps out so much content.
I was telling everybody the other day, because Matt really wants us to watch Severance. because he really likes it. He wants somebody to talk to him about it. And I was like, it's really hard for me to have time to watch stuff outside of what we watch together, because I'm like trying to, I'm trying to beat Elden Ring, which in itself is like a whole time sink.
Yeah.
And then I try to keep up with Critical Role, which every week they have at least 4 hours of content. So like that's 4 hours that I have to dedicate to sitting and watching something. And then not to mention they have like other stuff that they come out with too that I like to watch, so
Yeah.
and then we're trying to finish like Lovecraft Country and Moon Knight, so there's like 2 shows right there. So I told Matt I would try and watch it, but we'd have to
This
see.
is where the Erd Tree Avatar and I killed each other.
Okay.
If only I had the treasure chest. I would like a sight of grace.
I think there's a site of grace up through those big doors over there.
Maybe.
That door. There's so many, a site of
Oh!
grace. You're right. Yeah, there you go.
We've done it. Yeah, I don't know. Apple pie pop or apple cinnamon French toast.
Probably apple cinnamon fresh toast, yeah. Although apple pie Pop-Tart does sound really intriguing to me, and I kind of like the idea of, like, what I would do is I would get some, like, ice cream, and then I would, like, heat up the apple pie Pop-Tart, and then I would kind of, like, break it in half and, like, stick it in the ice cream and, like, eat it with the ice cream, and I feel like that could be really good. But apple cinnamon French toast, I mean,
already good.
I just love French toast.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to see what that would taste like.
I mean, they used to have that apple cinnamon French toast cereal.
Ronnie knows how to do it. You suggested something, and I immediately had a plan for how I was going to eat it. I was talking earlier.
Oh god.
In a Party of Two stream, they were saying how they were thinking. They had talked about like a Vegas trip before, and I was like, oh, like I've been to Vegas. And they were like, what was your favorite thing in Vegas? And I was like, honestly, I remember eating so much good food for like so cheap. Like you could get like steaks for like, you know, $10, and it was like a good steak. Like I remember it being good. I don't know, it was when I came back from Japan, so I must have just turned 21. Hey Jeff! Welcome!
Yo.
But I remember, like, I would go and I'd be like, yo, I can eat all this food here for, like, only, like, $10. And, you know, obviously Vegas, very gimmicky, so they had a lot of things that were, like, you know, pay $15 and then you, like, get this endless buffet kind of thing. But I was like, yeah, when I go on vacationing, like, 90% of my planning is, like, what am I eating when I'm going on this vacation, so...
I don't know, like, if I'm under level for here, where should I go?
So, okay, let me...
I mean, I could go and fight Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior.
Yeah, you could go fight them if you wanted. You could also... I mean, you haven't explored that side of the map. That ultimately takes you to where Volcano Manor is, and I hated Volcano Manor, but the lead up to it was not as difficult as the manor itself, so, like, that's somewhere that you could potentially go.
Oh, look at that emo!
Is a little fox with a little cup of coffee? Or a red panda? Oh, he's so cute.
Let's see how annoying they are for me now.
I love the whole vibe. I love everything about that emote. The little beanie, the red panda, the coffee. He was in the capital.
They're not back.
What? Why is it still the festival? You have to... Oh, I think you have to talk to Jared. Yeah, I think you have to talk to the,
The announcer.
Yeah, the announcer guy.
Whenever I
And
think
he's
of the announcers for tournaments or festivals, I think of in the Dark Tournament saga of Yu Yu Hakusho. And
currently designing Kiona, Drew, and Liam Shadow Goblin Hunter avatars. Oh boy, this is gonna be
is it
great.
this guy?
Yeah, that guy. He's like called the Castilian or something.
But the two girls that are the hosts for the Dark Tournament, when like Yusuke and Tagoro's fight are destroying the arena so badly that people are like dying, like rocks are falling on them. The one girl's like, she's like, we have to see this out to the end, and then the other girl is like, I don't want to die, Virgin, and she's like, we have something more important to do. Let's find you a man.
Wow.
Finally, I'm no longer I have a task. Old business, you could say.
The Yo-Yo Kid? Yeah. He's, I always remember him because he was on the team with the guy with the Welsh accent that nobody could understand.
There's no cat in the cat tree. I'm sad.
May we meet again if the fates deign it. Brave champion. It's time I went on my...
So I think that got you probably have to rest at the site of grace and then come back.
What about that guy?
I don't remember. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Listen, I'm hungover today, so you can't expect a lot from me commentary-wise, okay?
You're the funny one.
I can't be funny all the time.
Funny looking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I went out. We have a friend in town who used to live here, and she's visiting this week, so we all went out to like our old favorite. We went out like old time's sake, and it was great. Yeah, it was really fun. And I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't want to be awake right now, basically, is what happened. So, but yeah, it was fun. We went to, one of our favorite bars here is this bar called Church. And it's like, it was really fun. And it's basically like, it's called Church because it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a comical name. Like, they're not actually religious at all. They're like, its full name is Sister Louisa's Church of the Ping Pong Table and something else. Like, it has a really long name.
To summon?
But it was so fun, going there, and they expanded and they had all this, like, new stuff there. Like, they had an air hockey table and, like, darts and all this stuff. So we were just hanging out there. And then I don't know, we just kind of like bar hopped around that area. I got home at 3:30 in the morning, so. And then I apparently talked to Ian, but I have no memory of it.
Yeah, she talked to me for like an hour and a half and doesn't remember it.
Is this The Witcher? With the misbegotten warrior?
Oh! He chose to Mimic, get in here.
Your Mimic's like, I'm just gonna roll around, actually.
Oh,
yeah. He did seem like a Witcher enemy, you're right.
He does.
I hate how long the tail attack is for the Crucible Knight. You feel a little bit over-leveled for this, says Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told Ian. Ian asked me because I actually recently fought them too, and I'm like 20 levels higher than Ian, and he was like, yeah, how was fighting Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior? And I was like, I killed them on my first try, because we had watched somebody else fight them, like, they fought them before they fought Radon, and it was like, it looked like insanely hard. It looked like hell. So I was like putting it off for so long. I was like, I'm not coming here and fighting those two. And then I came, and I was like all worried. Like, I made sure I'd spent all my runes before I came. I was like, okay, this is gonna be hard. And then I just like obliterated them.
Alright, so
it was very satisfying.
Before we start tracking the Volcano Manor, I'm just gonna get that one level I have I'm only a little bit away from. And then we'll start walking towards the land of volcanoes.
The land of volcanoes.
AKA Taco Bell when people eat there.
AKA insert food joke about Taco Bell and, you know.
Still never eaten a Taco Bell.
Really?
It's a point of pride for me.
Oh, I was like, we could go if you want.
No. We stand mighty taco in this house.
I usually just chill with the cats. Like, I usually am not watching other people while I'm gaming. So, mostly because I feel like I'm not great at multitasking. You and your buddy did all the side quests, you ended up being the capital boss in one go? Oh my god. See, that's what I'm hoping for, honestly, with myself. I'm hoping that's how it goes down for me, so... Yeah, I don't usually watch other people, because a lot of times when I'm, like, watching somebody stream, I like having my full attention on the stream, because I want to be, like...
In chat.
Engaged. I usually, like chatting, so I'm not usually, like, doing something else while... Because I personally just know I can't do it. Like, I know I'm going to be... Yeah, watching a stream while at work, definitely I will do that 100%. Because I'm not, like, constantly on at work, so
like,
it's easier to do.
Like yesterday, or 2 days ago, when Harmony was drawing, where's that other guy?
Harmony says when they play single-player games, they get bored if they're just playing by themselves, so they watch YouTube or stream at the same time. Yeah, unless it's like a really... I think the thing with, like, especially with, like, Elden Ring, I need to be, like, paying attention or I'm gonna get, like, fucking murdered by somebody, so I gotta, like... I gotta really be paying attention.
But, like Harmony was drawing and Roundy was chatting and I was just doing push-ups.
Yeah, Yin was doing push-ups while you watched your stream.
But I'll also, like, draw while watching someone... Or write poetry. God.
He's got the golden eyes.
About to have the dead eyes. From it, the deadlights.
Wow, he gave you 5,000 runes.
So I figure when I don't know, well, honestly, we'll probably finish Horizon before I finish this.
Probably. I think that's a good guess.
But do we have a game lined up post-Horizon?
I don't think so. I hadn't picked one.
Jeff, we're doing Scribble Knots tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also,
it's a good question.
let me check. Yeah, we're gonna do some Scribble Knots and then maybe Strike Force, depending on how we feel. I'm not sure if I should just go Vigor for a while.
Up to you. Your Arcane also increases the bleed, I think.
Yeah.
But whatever you wanted. Vigor's probably good, because, like... Well, actually, I think weirdly your Vigor is, like, around the same as mine is.
Because I have a bleed build.
I haven't leveled it that much because I've been trying to... I had to get my intelligence up really high to wield the sword that I wanted, so I had to dump a lot of points into that.
But I think I'll go with Vigor for a while. Just because, like, I'm starting to get hit hard enough that I'm taking a lot of damage.
I have the Sword of Night and Flame. Is that what it is? Night and Flame?
Is that 50 hours?
50 hours, yeah. The Sword of Night and Flame, which is really sick.
So I assume I
it a
go
lot.
here to start walking towards Volcano Manor?
Yeah, that's one of the ways you can go, I think.
At 100.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm at like 112 right now, so I'm like way over level.
Ronnie is really, really big into, like, exploration in games.
I'm trying to do all the NPC side quests. There's only one... Oh, I forgot to tell you. Hold on, I'm gonna read Harmony's thing first. But remind me...
That's
I'm
when
sorry.
Harmony has, like, weapons. They're armed.
I was talking really fast. So, Harmony said, even though Shadow Goblin Hunter is like a made-up game that comes up a little bit in my story, it still feels cool to come up with rules and level systems for the games. I really like it too when people do that. Like the one webcomic I'm reading.
Are you kidding me?
The one webcomic I'm reading called a Let's Play, where the one girl is like a game designer and they like talk about the mechanics and it makes it feel like more real, or it like gives life to the story that you get into like a little bit about the games, you know?
Would you ever, Harmony, when you complete your story, consider making a like choose your own adventure simple story, but like it's the video game from your comic that you could play through?
That would be cool. I was gonna say, oh yeah, so when I was playing Elden Ring yesterday,
hello.
I just because it was bugging me, because Hayata, or however you say her name, the lady who's like, give me the Shibiri grapes.
Yeah, oh, I gotta give her the grape, I have one.
I was like mad because Vike didn't spawn for me as an invader, so then I didn't get the fingerprint grape. So every time I play the game, I go to the place he's supposed to spawn and see if he will just show up. Like, I go there, wait like a minute, and then leave if he doesn't show up. And he showed up.
Okay.
It fixed itself, or maybe they patched it so that it was fixed.
Who am I in combat?
That lady.
Oh, hello.
Maybe that'll be next year's goal. Yeah, there you go. I think dating sims would be really fun to make.
I think
It's a
Harmony
lot
would
of
make
branching
really good
trees.
dating sims.
Yeah, I think Harmony would be good at making dating sims. But yeah, so Vike spawned for me, so I finally got the fingerprint grape for Hayata's quest. But at this point, I've now looked too far ahead, and I know that if you follow her full quest line, you kind of are forced to take the frenzied ending, and I don't really want that ending, so I'm probably not actually going to finish her quest. But I'm trying to finish all the NPC quests besides the Dung Eater.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm going to kill that guy instantly.
This can't just be a normal one of these ladies, right?
I don't know, maybe she just wants to talk to you. She looks friendly, she's just holding a big sword. I just want to draw hot guys. That's all I want in life.
Because
Okay?
there's a earth tree thing up here.
Yeah, I think you're going down.
I am. But I just hadn't walked this way before.
Oh, well look, there you go. You can get a golden seed.
But where is it? I feel like I'm supposed to be murdered here. Okay. Dream Daddy.
I haven't played those two. But sometimes I'm just in the mood for them. Sometimes they're just fun. It's just fun to go through and be like...
Oh, did the new patch come out for weapon?
I think they did have a new update.
Because there was like
with
new
extra
weapons being added.
yeah.
We could play that again on
what
Mondays.
was that one called? Dungeon something.
Dungeon, yeah.
Well, boyfriend dungeon?
Yeah.
Boyfriend dungeon. Where your boyfriend turns into a sword. Or girlfriend.
Hey guys. Oh no.
They see me
But
rolling.
yeah, see you, Ronnie. L3.
Having text adventure games like, yeah, Her Tears Are My Light would be cool. Where there's story and still romance option. Yeah, that's true. And that was a fun game. Like, it was pretty short, but I, like, guarantee you it was not short to make. Like, it probably took a while to, like...
Yeah, there's a lot of branching paths.
But the story was really good, so that's a good one, too.
These guys just work in the fields?
Yeah. Of corpses.
Right up the pooper. You're free now!
You're free! Go! Live your life!
Oh god. But yeah, one of the things I want to do, and I think this will be my for fun project, maybe if I'm like having a day where I just really don't want to work on my main novel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Is I want to go through all of the Quest for Glories and find all of the Arana lore I can, and then write Arana's story.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Arana's piece is like one of the places, like it's like the Pokemon Center. It just makes me feel safe. Like, you know, sometimes when I'm stressed out in the world, I just start humming the Pokemon Center theme music. I'm like, Nurse Joy will save me.
Nurse Joy, help.
So yeah, but like, I think that would be a cool project. And then...
Did you hear that? I heard it. He's going to Nurse Joy. For me? No. I'm not qualified doctor. I don't know.
Ronnie also has,
although
like...
is Nurse Joy, like, would she be more considered a veterinarian?
Yeah.
Than a human doctor?
Ronnie has, like, low-level rage.
Low-level rage.
Like,
what does that mean?
Like, you will be perfectly fine, but
it sounds like I'm always angry all the time,
but
and it's just
then
under the
you will, like, get cut off in traffic, and you'll just fucking go off.
Well, why are they cutting me off? No.
You know exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, at the Renaissance Festival last year, like, Ronnie... So she didn't bring her bank card. She brought her credit card, assuming they would take credit cards. And they didn't, which is insane, right?
Yeah, they don't take credit cards at their base stores and all the food and drink stores.
Yeah.
They don't use, it's cash only. They don't take cards. At least that's how it's always been. I've been hoping for years that they would change it, because I always forget to get money before I go to the Renaissance Festival.
But, like, it made Ronnie so mad.
When in those situations, like for that specific example, when I get mad, I'm like mad at myself because I'm like, you stupid idiot. How many years have you been coming to the Renaissance Festival? And how many years have you known that it's cash only? And yet you are still here, like, without cash? Why did you do this to yourself? So then I just get upset because I'm like, well, now Ian has to take out cash using his debit card because he brought it, and then I feel bad.
And I was like, I'm just like, it's okay. This is like the smallest problem we've had in a long time.
But then we went and got a glass of mead, and then I...
Is there something I can do with this person, or is he just vibing?
So, he's just vibing. Oh.
Luna's also nuzzling the microphone.
Nuzzling the microphone. That's Gold Mask right there. So, what you have to do for him, if you want me to tell you, is you gotta find Brother Corbin and tell him where Gold Mask is.
Corbin Blue?
Yeah, Corbin Blue? Why? Why?
Because you're holding her the wrong way.
I was not holding her the wrong way. I was holding her a normal way.
You have to hold her under her butt.
She's mad. Shadow Goblin Hunter, they have one skill class that you choose and one subclass where you can learn most of the skills from that class, but they aren't as strong. Liam is a warrior with the subclass of Flame Mage. Oh, that's cool. Like a flame blade. Swordsman. But you want to get down there?
I'm trying to get towards Volcano Manor, but the bridge is
so if you look at your map, you're actually where you want, or, oh no, you're not where you want to be. Well, you could just go to that fast.
Oh, I want to be down here.
Yeah, you want to be down there and you want to follow this road.
You're right. So he's like a paladin.
Yeah, it could be a paladin,
that's like,
they do the flame blade
that's like
stuff.
the traditional snake.
Attack warrior with the subclass of fighter. She's just like, no, we're going all in.
Cause like,
I mean, that's my character right now. He's a barbarian. So he's literally
cause like, you know, Ronnie, I think, well, like, you knew what a paladin was, but like the traditional lore of paladins is like when they become a paladin, their sword bursts into flames. Excuse me, guys.
You've been to those ruins before. That's where you found the one bleed sword, by the way.
Yeah. Like, you know, that's when they have been blessed by their divine patron with the power to have a flaming sword.
You mean D&D or in general?
In general. But in D&D, they just get the ability like flame sword or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah. I think they get, is it called Booming Blade? Maybe?
Maybe.
I've never, if I'm being honest, I've never played a paladin because in my mind, a paladin has to be like the epitome of everything that is good with like
Hey guys, what are we
their
looking at?
following. We're looking at that camp over there.
You want to fight? You want some of this?
Although I do like the idea of being a paladin, but to like a goddess of love or something. And the paladin's like only thing is that they want to like get people married or like give marriage.
I just imagine like there's like a group of other paladins, you know, they all know each other, they talk amongst each other themselves.
And they're like, oh no.
And they're like, who's that? He's like, oh, that's the horny paladin.
That's the horny paladin? Exactly. They would all secretly be jealous. Oh no.
That's I'm trying to give a good name for a horny paladin.
Like a their name would be something?
Like,
Fabio, I don't know.
no, like it'd be like like a more hard on or something.
Oh, you want like a full on like
like a real good
like
pun.
a campy name.
Yeah. A more wood.
A more wood. Hi.
Or we could go with like the French kind of like when you say someone's your boyfriend or girlfriend in France, you don't say like it's like almost like calling someone like your little friend, but you say like my petite copine.
My little friend.
Yeah. Be like Le Paladin Petite Amour.
So I think it's up here. Yeah, you see her?
Oh yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 of them up there, so just be fucking careful because if you just run in, you're gonna run past a bunch of them. So this area wasn't so bad
Who's
for me.
fighting it?
There's some people down there fighting her. Because I just kind of stood up on these rocks around here and like threw shit at her, but oh, nice! Just like, are you like the DM and then they're just like playing, or like a 1-on-1? That's awesome. I actually recently we've been hanging out with somebody who also is really into D&D, and I kind of want to bring him into our D&D group because he seems like he would be really cool and fun. They have a little sidekick character. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh god.
Yeah, I hate these ladies.
Do these respawn?
I think so.
Why am I fighting this?
I don't know. You were working with this kid at work today named Steven, and he's in high school. I hadn't seen him since he just got back from Colombia, and he was telling you about how his family goes on trips every couple months. Wow, that sounds nice.
Dope as hell.
I wish that to different countries every few months. Oh my god.
Ah, they're so fast.
I mean, it sounds like Steven is living the best life, honestly. He bought the essentials kit, so we've been doing that, and it comes with a group of sidekicks to pick from. Oh, like the sidekicks from like Tasha's, like the little people, or like a little mini character sheet kind of thing.
What? How'd you die? Did you hit each other?
Maybe that dog hurts the other dogs too. That dog's gonna be hard to kill, I feel like. A generic sheet in the rulebook. Okay, that's good, because I feel like making the character sheet is something that can be very overwhelming for new people. So, like, a lot of times I just ask people, like...
Can you fucking stop?
I'm like, just look at this, like, just tell me, like, what do you want to play? Like, I might, like, show them a list of options, like, you know, you could be human, tiefling, whatever, blah, blah, blah. and then I like show them the class options, and I'm like, you tell me what you want, and I'm gonna do the sheet for you, unless you really want to sit down and like
get
do
into
it.
the nitty-gritty.
But I feel like most people get very overwhelmed like looking at the character sheets at first, so it's nicer to be like, you know, I'm gonna help you by helping you make
Once
this.
you've played a little bit, D&D makes a lot more sense.
Nice. I've been looking at a few dice sets. I think I'm gonna buy some soon. His dad owns several houses in Colombia, and he gets money from them. And I was like, why are you working?
Oh my god.
Drew, why is he working? His dad wants him to learn the value of money, and he drove to work in a Tesla. This kid doesn't even need the job. His dad's just like, I think it'll build character.
You thought, Anastasia? Go back to the Romanovs in 1917.
Luna,
history humor for all you in chat.
Just want you to know, Luna, you chose to sit here. I didn't call you over here, and I'm very scared that you're gonna give me attitude because you seem to be in a mood today. So, actually, looking at this now, I think I gotta double back because I didn't come to this area. I went up a ladder that you passed, and I missed all this stuff that you're about to walk through. So
Okay.
I don't know what you're about to encounter. But it seems really cool, like the setting. This
What?
bridge is a little concerning. I feel like something's gonna drop down on you.
Yep. Think carefully ahead. Oh, you see him?
Yeah, I see one, but like, it can't just be him, right? Ooh, stone sword key. Working with him for 4 hours was very interesting. I feel like people like that, I'm always like, especially when they're younger, like, you know, you can try and be like, alright, I don't know how to teach you that you need to think from other people's perspective, that like what you're living is not actually like the common situation. Like, I don't know, maybe this kid, maybe he does know, but I feel like a lot of people in those situations don't realize, like, if people are like, oh yeah, like my car, you know, like this broke, but I haven't taken it to the shop, I don't have money, and then they're like, well, why don't you just like ask your parents to buy you a new car or something?
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Excuse me?
My parents didn't even buy me this car.
Yeah. Ladder.
It's back a ways. I think it might actually, well, it might be in the middle of it's on the right. It's like along that wall somewhere. I don't know where. My car big died at the gas station Thursday. The starter decided it was gonna die. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I think I see it. You see it?
Run! I'm scared.
Yeah, I, like, you know, I always just, like, say a little prayer to myself.
Ah! It can go up!
He jumped so much. It's like,
I thought I was safe.
every time I have to take my car in for something, I'm like, please let this be the only thing that's wrong with it. Because if there's more than just this one thing wrong with it, like, I'm so screwed. And then, of course, usually there's at least, like, one or two other small things that are like, oh, like, you
Your
should probably
alignment's off.
get this done. The alignment thing is, I mean, I work with cars for a living, so when they tell me that, I'm like, it doesn't need an alignment. But, you know, stuff like that, though, is a good example. When he started talking about his girlfriend, he was like, she was talking to me all night because she was sad or something. Why do they talk so much? And I was like, okay, now I have to switch into older mentor mode because listen here,
You should
child.
listen to your partner. Like I did last night when Rodney came home drunk.
I mean, Jeff, it still hurts though, because you're like, I feel like I always spend so much time putting that money into savings, and then you're like, okay, well, there goes like half of it, like right away. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? What if I was sad, you were like, why are you like this? Like, can you just not be like this?
She almost had it.
She did almost have it. Gizmo's hunting the fly. Working while in yeah, exactly. Not nice, car. Not nice at all. Oh, look at that big old dog.
Different side of grace, or is that the one I went to? Oh, that's the one I went to.
Yeah, you're just up higher now, so... Yeah, it always hurts. That's why I was saying, like, honestly, ideally, I would love to not own a car. Like, that would be the dream.
Yeah.
Is if we could live somewhere where we didn't necessarily need a car, or, like, that we didn't need it all the time, at least, or something. I don't know. But, like, really, the only city... You're currently looking for a new place. That's gonna be us pretty soon.
What city are you in? I don't know if we ever said this.
Jeff?
Is it? Yeah, because, like, I know you said you were from New York. Rochester.
Right. But I was just gonna say, conceivably, the only city that you can not have a car in is, like, New York City.
Yeah.
And that's really...
Boston has good public trans.
Boston, maybe, too. Moving more into the Finger Lakes. Get ready for a lot of snow.
Yeah?
I mean, you already have a pretty good amount of snow in Rochester,
lives
so...
in Chili right now, out there. And it's a really nice area. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But they do call it Chili instead of Chili, which is insanity.
You're from farther up north anyway, so you're like, whatever. But that lake effect snow can really be like a killer.
It's great. I love it.
It's great. I was trying to figure out what these guys were doing. Are they, like, eating their comrades? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, if you go into Chili and you go into a gas station and you're like, oh, this area is called Chili, they're gonna fucking come after you. What are you
guys doing? Because, like, it looks like they're eating their own comrades.
It does.
Environmental storytelling. But what's happening?
We should watch a lore video later.
So these people are wearing the Erdtree Capital crest, and they're at Volcano Manor. Scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to step into a public confrontation to help someone?
See, for me, it's very situational. But, like, if I saw someone be, like, you know, yelling a slur at someone, oh, hi, Pumpkinhead, yelling slurs, doing stuff like that, I would definitely be like, no, like, I'm getting involved in this.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's just, like, a problem of, like, okay, so Wednesday, I was out walking, and a guy had dinged up someone else's car, and the other guy was rightfully mad, but definitely over angry, and, like, this other guy was just trying to, like, give him his paperwork so he could, like, get the taxes, or the insurance figured out, but he was just, like, screaming at this other man, and I was like, I don't need to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does depend on the situation, but, like, I mean, I will, like, almost always step in if I see, like, a woman being, like, harassed by a man, or, like, usually what I do is I go up to the person who's getting yelled at, not the person who's doing the yelling, and I'm usually like, hey, like, are you okay? Maybe you should just, like, come with me, and we'll just, like, walk away, like, that kind of thing. But if it's just, like, your example where, like, maybe two people were in an accident and they were, like, fighting with each other, I don't know that I would get into the middle of that. Yeah, and it's like, I'm not seeing this, like, every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I could think of the number of times on one hand that I've seen it happen.
Where did you come from?
And also, I feel like it's weird, too, because sometimes when people are yelling at each other, I mean, we have a lot of people that yell at each other in front of our apartment, because we live right above the club.
I used to get up to check the window to make sure that these women were okay, and a lot of times they're just yelling because they're, like, having a good night.
But yeah, Jeff, I see your comment about how Volcano Manor was a source of a huge battle between them and the capital. So let me know if I get this right. Rygar? Is that his name? The serpent guy? He's like a blasphemous lord right? Oh, are you doing it?
Doing what?
Did you read that message?
It said rainbow stones light the way, but
Did you see who left the message?
no.
He's a bad fella, right, exactly.
It doesn't tell you who left the
Oh,
message.
I thought it tells you. Or I saw it on mine that it was from Patches.
They
So-
actually added new DLC stuff for him.
Oh, maybe they took it off.
I did fight Patches.
We fought Patches. We haven't fought Ricard or Ricard.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know how to
they
say it.
added a new like final thing where you can get Patches like bows. But we can do this later.
Okay, hold on. So, guys, he was like splitting away from Marika, so she like sent people to take him down, right? But then he ended up just like splitting off this area for himself, I think. There's 2 different ways to complete his area. So for real, I got to like Volcano Manor and I did all the stuff around it, and then going through Volcano Manor, I got so angry I just turned around and went somewhere else because I was mad because I kept dying. So I have to come
What
back
is
to
that?
it. What?
On the mountain.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
I think it's a automaton. One of the automaton things. Maybe, or oh nope, I remember what it is.
Oh, okay. It's much
the
more
thing-
annoying.
Yeah. You can go through the area or do the Volcano Manor quest. Oh, I didn't know that. And I do want to do the Volcano Manor quest because I think you have to do them to get Dialos's quest line. So I was going to do them
ending.
anyway.
I saw how it ended, and I was like, that's stupid.
Oh, I don't know how it ends, so I do still want to finish his quest. But, I mean, he's on, like, a path of... I don't know, it's weird.
But
His
that's the
storyline
thing is, he
weird.
doesn't. Oh god. He doesn't end with vengeance or dying. He just goes, don't tell anyone, but I kind of like it here.
All quest lines in Dark Souls end badly. I do wish, like I get it. It's like they're always like sad worlds and situations, right? But sometimes I'm like I wish you could at least save like one of them. Like,
Yeah.
cause some of the NPCs are like really cool, and I'm like, I wish you guys could like hang around. He appears in remember Jarburg? I told you about this. It's in Liurnia of the Lakes. It's right next to the first tower that you have to get to the what's it called? Where you refresh the rune. What are those things called?
Oh, the tower.
The Sacred Tower or
Yeah.
something. It's like right on the cliff's edge. Like you have to drop down into it. Like I missed it completely. And when I found out it was there, I like went and found it immediately because I was like, I gotta see what this situation is. It's pretty cool.
I saw that ladder, but is there another one of these guys down up here?
No, I think he was just the only one at the bottom.
What's this ladder?
There's a lot of ladders. You're in ladder central.
Oh god, hello guys.
But yeah, Jarburg is interesting. I mean, it's not like it's obviously it's not going to be the end of the world if you didn't find it in your game, but I think it is just like a cool little location. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's Bloodborne going?
It's where Alexander is from. He's from Jarburg.
Yeah, he's Jarman.
So
I ride to your defense, sir.
oh, looks like you weren't in time. So much fun. Oh, now you're in the DLC. Yeah.
That's when it gets real good.
Let
and
me
real
know how
annoying.
you feel about Lawrence, because he was fun. I'm sure you already know Orphan of Kos. I feel like everybody knows
Yeah.
Orphan of Kos, even if you have never played Bloodborne, right? Because Orphan of Kos is always listed as like one of the top 5 hardest Souls bosses. Yeah, you won't see him until like the very end of the DLC, I feel.
Yeah.
Like. But then you also get to see Lady Maria. of
Lady
the
Maria.
Astral Clock Tower.
Yep.
And I love her, so...
Lady Maria is like the light version of what the heck is her name? Scarlet Rot lady.
Oh, Melania?
Yeah.
Melania? We haven't fought her yet, so I haven't heard her pronounce her own name.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way.
How'd you even get up here, dude?
This way.
All the optional bosses, too. Yeah, that's what I did when I played it, too, is I beat all the optional bosses and everything.
I still talk a lot to my friend Tom, but we mostly just talk about socialism and politics and
Not
philosophy.
about books. Well, I guess about books, too, because you guys read a lot of
Yeah, but like
philosophy books.
he's 40, so he doesn't really like go out. You have to like tempt him.
It was so funny last night. Another part of the reason I'm hungover today is because last night we did shots, plural, with an S at the end, which was like I haven't done shots going out in like a long time. But before we went out, like the people, like our group, we were like, it's like Molly's birthday, so we're like gonna do shots, right? And Molly was like, I'm not doing shots. And Casey was like, I'm not doing shots. And then the rest of us, like, we're all like, but like, we're gonna do shots, right? And like, and so that ended up happening.
Yeah.
That was the thing. So.
Just climbing.
And then apparently I came home and talked to Ian for an hour and
So,
I don't remember
like,
at all.
The one streamer I like, he really likes playing Super Auto Pets. Ronnie, like, just doesn't care about it. There's a lot of mechanics in that game. And she, like, usually just ignores it, but she came home drunk and was like, can you explain to me what he's doing? And I was like, what?
Go. There's like the little swords with the. I don't know if you like reading those. The swords with the little poems of information.
I was more hoping for,
So we were bar hopping right. We live like 2 blocks away from where our apartment is. So my whole plan for the whole night was that I was just gonna walk home.
Oh god!
But then, like, right before I was about to, like, leave, like, people had called, like, they were, like, getting together to call their rides and stuff, and I was just gonna walk with them for a little bit and then head in the direction of our apartment.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
This, like, I don't even know what he said, because I wasn't even really paying attention, but this weird guy was, like, we were walking, and this guy somehow just, like, put himself in our group, and then he, like, said something, and it, like, upset some of the people in our group, so we, like, were like, okay, we're walking away from you, please don't follow us. And so after that happened, my friends were like, no, we're gonna have the lift drop you off on the way to, like, back to our place. So I, like, rode in the lift. They just, like, made a stop at my place, because I was right around the corner, and then, they left, so... But it was nice, because I've never had anything happen to me when I was walking home from the bars here, but I do feel weird when I'm by myself doing it. So, like, I've had guys say stuff to me, but none of them have, like, approached me as I'm, like, walking home.
Just when you walk by, they say something stupid.
Yeah, when I walk by, they'll, like, say some stupid shit, but then I've never had them, like, approach me after they did that, so it's just kind of nerve-wracking, you know? A lot of friends will either call their partner and have them on speaker as they walk, or like a friend. Honestly, I was kind of thinking of doing that for Ian. Like, I was honestly about to call you as I was walking back, just so that, like, you'd be on the phone. But then after, like, that weird thing with the guy happened, everybody was like, no, we'll just drop you off. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just getting dropped off anyway, so...
Yeah.
So it ended up being fine. You walked home from the mechanics Thursday. Well, I mean, that's what happens when
Wait,
your
did I fall
car
all the way
stops
back down? No, I didn't. This is new.
This is new area.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ronnie did text me and, like, half woke me up, you know?
A 7-mile walk. Well, I just texted him because I was like, I'm about to start walking home, because I wanted to know if you were awake.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm gonna, you know, start walking. Alright. Are you ready? There's a fight up there.
Okay.
So.
Before I do the fight, let me take a bathroom break.
Okay. So a nice scenic trail?
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Walks are nice if you're not in a rush and it's not 1,000 degrees.
Well, only 3/4 of it. Oh, of the whole walk. For some reason in my mind, I was like, only 3/4 of a mile we're on the trail. Everything else is like... But no, 3/4 of it. Yeah. No, that definitely sucks. Ian's character is also glitching out a little bit. That's nice. That is really nice. I wish there was more trails nearby where we are, but like... There's a couple of parks, but we really gotta walk. Like, we gotta walk, like, 2 miles to get to a park, which is why we usually walk through the cemetery, because it's right around the corner, and it's kind of like a park. There's, like, green stuff and plants, so, you know, it serves the same purpose, and we don't have to go that far. But, yeah, I wish there was more greenery, or just walkable areas. I don't know what his character is doing. He's, like, rocking. He's like glitching out. I don't know what's going on. Look at your feet are like... I think it's because this Grace is like on a weird rock, so the game is like, what's happening?
It is. The Bill's crop top.
Here you go, Luna. Yeah, Ian has many a Bill shirt. Is that the one my mom got you?
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Well, first, I need a few thousand souls.
Oh, you definitely have enough.
These are 200 each?
Yes.
That's 1,000.
You presented your senior design project today on campus, and I saw at least 100 Bills things!
Go Bills!
I was gonna say, it's not even football season, but people in Buffalo just love the Buffalo Bills, that they're just wearing stuff all year round.
It's also very satisfying today to have the Sabres just absolutely annihilate the Islanders.
What is a Bill?
So the Buffalo Bills are named after the man Buffalo Bill, and not, like, the, you know... Like, Buffalo Bill is just a famous person from Buffalo back in the day.
That's what the team's named after?
Yeah.
It's Buffalo Bill?
Oh yeah, I definitely know that house.
What is Bill famous for?
I think he was like he settled, like, he like funded trips into the Wild
Because
West.
in my mind, I think Buffalo Bill was famous for hunting buffalo. Is that right?
I don't know if that's true. I think he did a lot of, like westward expansion.
Oh. But anyway, they're named after a guy, so... But they have an animal as the mascot, so...
I don't know if your car's supposed to sound like that guy outside.
No, it sounds like they don't have a muffler.
But yeah, I mean... Like...
Look, your guy!
I can't really... It's hard to show.
Ian has a tattoo because he loves buffalo so much.
So my personal small goal before going back home in July is to get this arm tattoo.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a way to raise like $80 for it.
Okay.
I feel guilty buying it when I'm unemployed, but I just really want it. I figure if my mom's gonna be annoyed that I've got more tattoos than I had the last time she saw me.
You can use that spirit spring to get up there. Or you could climb up the ladder. Raise $80.
Yeah.
Right? $80.
I mean, it's not like a lot of money, and it's gonna be just text, so it's not like a super expensive tattoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's you.
A full-grown falling star beast.
He's freaking out!
He's charging. He's going around. This guy gave me a little bit of trouble, but by this point I already had my Sword of Night and Flame, and if you hit it with the Magic Blast, it's like, it does a significant amount of damage, so I feel like they must be weak to magic, I feel like. Because obviously they're like hard and rocky looking, so regular, it does a little bit.
Yeah.
Not like super.
Oh, God! I didn't even see him lower his head down for that attack.
Right in the butt. Get him in the butt. And hitting them in the face does more damage too, I think.
Okay. I just love seeing the Mimic be like, oh shit. Oh.
Help. Hey man, your Mimic's getting tore up.
Ah. Good delay. You got me on that one.
Hey, at least you get hit with that. Whoa! The Buffalo Bills football team is named after the Wild West showman, Buffalo Bill Cody, who put on a circus-like show featuring cowboys and Indians exhibiting their western skills and lore. Cody himself had been a buffalo hunter. See, I
So
knew I
we
didn't
had
make
like
it
it
up.
all together.
In the American West End is how his name was derived. He had no roots in the city of Buffalo. In fact, the city's name is not derived from the animal known
Yeah.
as the American buffalo, which is actually a bison. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like if people like actually took a look at the name of Buffalo Bills, like it's, I mean, the bison were almost extinct for a long time. I think they're off the extinction list now.
Yeah, it's not as
making
bad.
that up. It's not as bad, but it's because like people like Buffalo Bill here,
Where the
our
fuck
friend,
is my Mimic?
like came over and like hunted them for their
Where is
pelts
he?
and stuff. That's a good question. I don't know.
Mimic!
Did he get knocked out? Oh, he's standing right there. I see him. He's standing. I saw him standing at the edge.
I think he unaggroed.
He's just looking up. He's just looking at the beautiful view. All right, he's getting attacked now. That's Buffalo Bill. He's now the main character. Okay, he's back in the action. He's back in the action. This guy is kind of hard. I can't believe your Mimic is still alive. Alright.
Ronnie.
He's gone.
Jinxer.
I mean, he was almost dead at that point.
Goodbye.
So, I don't know if you actually have to beat him too. Like, you might be able to run past him. But this is also your first attempt, so, like, you have...
Oh, I can't believe that caught me.
Yeah, I saw somebody posted the hitboxes for the Falling Star Beasts, and they have like such a, like their whole body is just a bubble. They can get hit with,
I got
basically.
a bleed on them, but it was not nearly the amount you would want a bleed to be. I saw it happen. But I also don't know, like, because I just don't have a build for this.
I think you can run past him. Yeah, he's all rocky. Like you have to go over that ledge and jump across.
Just for now, so I can level up. Bye!
Goodbye, full-grown Falling Star Beast.
So I haven't even fought the lower level. Oh, hi guys.
I like how his health bar is still there.
Like, I essentially just want to get somewhere where I can grind out some levels a little bit.
I think there's a Site of Grace up there.
I can't unlock on!
Oh, no, it's just a tree.
Ronnie just keeps sending me into deadly situations.
Sorry!
You were like, over there, go read that monument, and I got attacked by like 7 frenzied people.
I like the lore that's on the little monuments. I think it's cool.
But yeah.
Don't forget to pick the golden seeds.
What I need is more toys And then I don't know what I would change to fight that guy. Like, I would maybe honestly have to just use a different weapon. Red in the butt.
Got him. So that's Volcano Manor.
Yeah.
So you made it.
But did I make it to a site of grace?
There's one just inside, but if you want to fight these guys before you would go in there, you can.
I'm gonna go in first and then fight them. Just like smartly. Excuse me, sir?
He's mad. You gotta go in the next.
Because I also found the smithing stone, and I think I only needed one more to level up my sword again. We have arrived.
You're at Volcano Manor.
Gonna walk across your table.
Get your gross footprints all over their pristine table.
Anyone got anything to say here?
Honestly, the inside of Volcano Manor might be like one of the most well-kept areas. Like, even the round table hold is kind of like, you know, nasty looking.
Yeah.
But Volcano Manor is like pretty put together.
Whenever I spawn in here, I'm just disoriented.
I did know that. I don't know where exactly it is because I didn't look up that information, and I haven't done the capital yet myself. I was like literally doing everything around it.
Better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god.
Used to kill God.
It's you. Don't pay me.
He is one of the characters I have the most information in.
Just lay out.
Or, like, interest in getting information about.
Hopefully he doesn't have a side quest, because then that probably means he's gonna die. All the people with side quests just get killed. Have we watched Madoka Magica?
No.
No. That sounds super familiar, though. I'm gonna look it up. I bet I've seen posts about it.
Greeting, are you here for spirit? I can hear it from across the wing, past the howling and wailing. You should keep your nose.
Okay, I mean, I've definitely seen these characters before, but I have not watched the show, definitely.
Magica? Is that different than Magic the Gathering?
No?